that way. I want to talk to the other hikers. I guess in this little video here that I'm making, and I'll post in a little while, talk about what it's like driving highly superior technology that all of you people have been calling a UFO. Got experience with that. A lot of experience. It's really neat. Especially when you're a little kid. It's very neat. I had my own console. Okay, here's the craft. The front doorway, the portal to go into the craft. My seat, my console that I operated, my console aboard a craft of superior technology, also driven by people from another world, was on the immediate right-hand side. And then it went down a little bit, the console stretched, and then there was two tables and a clear plexiglass holding cell and the front of the craft, and some kind of stuff here. I forgot what it was. Area. It was a opened area. I guess where you can put stuff, basically line them up. Anyway, pushing the buttons, being a part of the crew, being a part of the collective. It's very quiet. Inside of the craft, it's very quiet during the craft's operations. Telepathy, exchanging information. Me at the console pushing buttons. Time traveling. The field inside of the craft. The field. If you were inside of the craft and the field outside of the craft, you can go like faster than a speeding bullet and not feel any movement whatsoever. You couldn't feel any acceleration. You couldn't feel it if it came to a complete stop. And outside of the craft, if you were time traveling like I did, many, many different times all through history, recorded and documented by thousands of people upon thousands of people all over this world, is a singularity. You become a singularity when you're time traveling, separated from all existence. So I just got done eating me something, was hungry. Late night snack. But yeah, you're separated from all existence. Nothing outside of the craft exists. Time travel. Traveling through time. I've done it a lot. And I've been recorded all through history. But it's like you ever seen a busy office where everybody's just quiet, have their back turned, doing stuff at their desks. No one's really talking. You don't hear any music. That's how it was. Only difference was I was aboard superior technology with people from another world. And we were traveling. That was very fun. That was very neat. And I've been recorded. Me in the Pacific Trail jacket, green shorts, and Converse, running around outside of the craft in many different locations around this world in many different time periods. Sometimes along with the other hikers. Like we were recorded in the Ming Dynasty, in the second Ming Dynasty. We were recorded by hundreds and upon hundreds of people. Even the emperor got in trouble, big trouble. Didn't mean it. Just a little kid, being scared, hungry, not knowing where he was. Recorded in Egypt, ancient Egypt, standing right between the Sphinx's feet. And that tablet was brand new. The tablet was brand new. I met people from ancient Egypt. I met a queen. I met a pharaoh. I met many people in the underground city here, thousands upon thousands of years ago before the great flooding of Earth. In the underground city, which is located in the Grand Canyon. Recorded and documented, recognized by thousands upon thousands of people. I had the bad diarrhea. My stomach was all jacked up. Thoth was there. Buddha was there. The people who were with Thoth, the Ark of the Covenant was there. There was a lot of people there. Even the extraterrestrials. We were saving people from the great flooding of Earth before it happened. We saved your religion. We saved your wisdom and knowledge. And I got to help. I got to help save people and warn people of the great flooding of Earth that was going to come of Earth. We even warned Noah to build the ark, the boat, the ark. We warned Noah. He listened. We warned the people at Gobo Tempe. Those elders, they listened. They buried everything there to preserve it. They buried it. They listened. And we are recorded there. All through history. When I was at the Grand Canyon, thousands upon thousands of years ago, before it was called the Grand Canyon, that's where my stomach was all jacked up, and I wasn't operating the controls. I was sitting on the floor, humped over, like, oh, bad diarrhea. And where else? Oh yeah, Romania, at a church. I crossed a long wooden bridge to get to the church. It was dark. I crossed a long wooden bridge. I spent the night there, which I didn't tell anybody. I spent the night there in one of the monks' rooms on a little bed, and it had straw, like a mattress, something like that. And I couldn't sleep. And in the morning, in ancient Romania, I walked across the bridge in the morning, and I got back onto the craft, and we left. recorded by the people inside of the church, recorded and documented by the people outside of the church. I'm the little boy. I was time traveling. It was my job. I felt like it was the right thing to do to press the buttons. You know. Just a kid. Helping save humanity. Learning from people who are highly intelligent, who are not human, that you people call extraterrestrials. They are much more advanced than the human species. I was learning from them. And I went to heaven. I have pictures of myself in heaven. And I learned about heaven too. And even have pictures of me standing next to someone who's pure evil, with teeth. And he's very pissed off. And I'm on the surface of the earth, recording the ultimate selfie. So I know what I'm talking about. My information is highly advanced, superior to anything that you humans can comprehend. Still today, even though it is many millions of years old, many hundreds of thousands of years old, many hundreds of years old, still today, still more advanced. And I was just a little kid. And I'm not bragging, I'm not trying to come off as conceited. I'm just telling the truth. And I have the proof of it. My proof is still more advanced. I know how to see because I became more than you guys can comprehend. Time traveler, an angel, an ancient ancestor father. I'm just a kid. And here I am today, in this timeline, because I came from this timeline. Only thing is, I'm living in a parallel reality. I guess all of you haven't figured that out yet. I'm living in a parallel reality. I'm a visitor. Kind of like your little sitcom movie Sliders, I think you call it. Wasn't there a little show on TV years and years ago where people were using some kind of apparatus slipping through a portal, time traveling, and dimension jumping through different realities? Well, I'm living in a parallel. I'm what you call an alien, but a human alien. But still, every sense, just a lot more stuff than you can comprehend. And I'm well aware of these things because I was pushing the buttons. Sometimes I feel like, sometimes I feel like it was meant to be. Sometimes I feel like I was used like a puppet. Got a lot of mixed feelings about it. Still waiting to talk to the elders. I know maybe one day that might happen, and I would like that very much, to be wide awake and aware and not made to forget, because I'm very smart. After all, I did drive a craft, their craft, traveling all through history with the other people that I was with on the 50-mile hike. That was not a one-day hike. We had big backpacks. We were going to go for a few-day hike, a few days of hiking in the mountains in Mendocino County, California. That wasn't just a one-day hike. Kids can't traverse such great distances in a short matter of time, especially carrying big, heavy backpacks that have a lot of equipment for an extended stay of a hike. Those straps, boy, those straps on your shoulder from those backpacks, heavy, cut into your skin. And if you never wore a big backpack like that weighed down, it would be most uncomfortable for at least a couple of days. Hard to get used to. Not like the backpacks that they have today. These suckers were huge. Huge old, big old mountain 1980 style backpacks. Not your little throw over the shoulder, oh, let's go hiking. I don't think so. Throw that down. Here, put on this. There you go. This is uncomfortable. It's hurting. It's digging into my shoulders. What? Are you complaining? Stay up with us. Keep up. Walk. Hike. It's fun. You guys have no idea what a 50-mile hike will do to you. Trust me. I know. An epic quest. Making history. Helping. Being a participant. Not just a person who says, oh, I seen a UFO. I'm not that person. I'm the person who got to drive it. Time travel all through history. Helped with humanity. Including help create it. Became more than human. Up above. Incapable of doing things that humans can't do today. And just being a little kid. How do you think all this would make you feel? How do you think all this would make you feel? And then when people criticize you, critique you, say bad words to you, insult you, knowingly do so, insult you, tell you that you're a liar, ridicule you, and you've been through more than any human in all of history, and you have all the proof of it. How would you feel? A lot of people would say I would knock someone out. I feel like that a lot of times. If they were standing right next to me and if they were laughing in my face, I would knock them on their ass. Shows a great disrespect to someone who helped create and save humanity and died and came back to life. Resurrection. The symbol of my divinity, recorded all through history, on many different lands. My symbol of my divinity. Things that I've done are truly epic. Some things I've done I'm not, proud of. Some things that have happened. And I still have the courage and the strength to say I love all my relations and I respect all my relations. My elders. I love my elders very much. And I respect the bad. Not to get near it. Because a hunk of it got into me. And that's recorded and documented also. And I have the proof of that too. Boy, I got the proof of everything. And it's my proof. It only comes from me. But I do share it. You know. It's just that a lot of you can't comprehend it. Well, I can teach you and I can show you and I can tell you, but I can't comprehend it for you. It's much more advanced. You got to figure this is part extraterrestrial, which is much more advanced than all of you. It's of great it's of great divinity, which all of you don't understand. Not one of you. Because if you did, this world would be in a lot better shape than it is now, and all of you would be much more evolved. But, you're not. I'm just being truthful and honest. The information I have is much more advanced. Mama, you. I have good intentions. Good intentions only. Max, get down from there. Come here, Mama. You know, go up there. That's that stuff. You know better. She's the smart one. Max is the big old lughead. He's a good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. I wonder what the other hikers, if they can remember anything. If they don't, why am I the only one who remembers all this? And how come they're not on the petroglyph with me on Prophecy Rock on the bottom? How come they're only on top? Maybe it's because maybe they're not going to be allowed to remember. Or maybe they do, they don't know who I am. They don't remember that much. I don't know. It's up to the elders. It's up to them. The other hikers, I guess, who were with me, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure and I'm aware that something did take place that night. And the other hikers, they gave who went on the initial hike but didn't go on the 50-mile hike, they gave witness to something too. Now, I haven't got to talk to them yet. I wish I could talk to them right now, because it is my right to talk to them. I am, after all, one of these 50-mile hikers. And all this is real. That's very easy to see. Because white boys can't do the things that I'm doing. So, your lost white brother, a child who was traveling through time, who was with many elders, recorded and documented. Your lost white brother from the Hopi prophecy. Do you understand? Your true white brother, your brother who is of heaven. Hello. It's all real. Surprise. Welcome to Wonderland. I wonder what they do, how they live their life, the other hikers, if they're okay, if they're in good health, if they got food, if they got clean water to drink, if they're happy, if they had a family of their own. I don't want to think too much into that because I know I'll cry. When I go to the Hopi and I ask permission, out of great respect, I ask the good permission as family, I know I will cry a lot because it has been for many thousands of years since I've seen them. I love my family members very much. I don't like anybody who disrespects my family members in front of me. That makes me very angry. I don't like people who make fun of me. That makes me very angry. I'm that type of person. I will kick your ass. I'm not a little skinny, little 120 little pound weakling. I've been through a lot. But I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. I'm being good. I'm trying to be level-headed about this. Try to have some kind of a humor. Have a lot of love. Have a lot of respect. Know a lot of things. It's a lot of stuff, isn't it? It's a lot of stuff. Helping save humanity is a great honor. I like that. And helping carry the Ark of the Covenant is also one of the greatest of honors. And I gladly do it again, because it is the right thing to do for me. And I was just a kid when I was back in time thousands of years ago when I carried it from the underground city. No one knew that, but I do, because I'm the boy. I would like to know where the other hikers are, if they remember anything. So that way we can talk. Because we've been through so much together. We were a family a long time ago. Thousands of years ago, before any white man came here on a boat. We've done things together that you people can't even comprehend. We pulled through. And I'm going to pull through with all this. Not because I have to, because I want to. I want to be a better person about all this. It shouldn't be that hard. You're just hearing one side of the story from me. And I'm trying to be as honest and respectful as I can. Just stay on my path. Do the right things. Be a good person. I'm tired. Still got a long way to go. No one ever said that any of this would be easy. And I kind of knew that when I first went on the hike, that this wasn't going to be easy. But they had candy. When you tell a kid, hey, we're going to go take a hike and we got candy and you can get any kind of candies that you want, just go over there and tell them that you're on the hike and they'll give you candy. Okay. Smoke coming off my feet from the dirt at camp. You see, running like the wind. Candy! You're like, oh! And then they go, here, put this on. And you go, you're like, ow, this hurts. And then you're like, cool. And then everything else. That night, right before we entered the craft, I had some strawberry Pop-Tarts and a couple of marshmallows. It's no wonder why I was hungry. I was just eating junk food. I want something real to eat. I was always looking for the refrigerator. All through history, I was looking for a refrigerator. Being honest, I was looking for a refrigerator. Never found one because they weren't invented yet. Sometimes it would slip my mind that I was back in time, thousands or even hundreds of years. But I always had hope to find a refrigerator full of all kinds of good stuff. I'm the type of kid when I was younger, I just hold up the refrigerator open and I just basically, if you were to give me a chair, I would sit right there and just munch out. Yeah. That's how I was because I had a lot of uncles. And I was the football. Here, catch. Oh, you dropped him. But yeah, driving the craft that you people call a UFO, that you people think is a phenomena, it was real neat. It was real neat. And I'd do it all again. Only I would want to do it better and not get into so much trouble. You know. And be allowed to stay with the elders and learn from them. I've been doing all this by myself. If I could have had a teacher to have taught me, to have stayed with me, be my father, my mother, which I was given. But then I was taken away from them. I would have been a better person. I would have developed better, been smarter than I am now. I would be able to control my abilities, my special abilities of the divine. Just, basically just be a better person. Because when I came back to this timeline, my life, it was terrible. It's been terrible. Not knowing that I had evil inside of me all this time. And I've been fighting it out. And I took a picture of it. I took a picture of it. Man. But it's always good to tell the truth, It's always good to tell the truth when these things happen. So that way you feel clean on the inside. You feel clean, you feel pure. Family. Many people say I was lost. Not necessarily. I was always with family. Be it from the extraterrestrial elders, be it from the ancient ancestors, and be it from heaven. I was always with family. I was always here. I was just running in time. I ran in time. Your little time runner. That's me. This is who I am. And that is my meow meow. It's that time of the hour where they go crazy. And they look for little bugs, that come underneath the door in your apartment or your house. Not roaches or anything like that. Just, like beetles or... But it's too cold out. It's too cold out now. No mosquitoes. Something hit the earth a very long time ago, and I'm one of the survivors. From an underground city in the Grand Canyon. I've been here for millions of years. I gave witness and was a participant in many things all through history. I can tell you what history books are true and which ones are not. I don't like corruption. I do not like evil. I do not like lies. I do not like deceit. I do not like greed. I do not like war. I don't like any of that. I just want to be happy. And go to the places I once was a very long time ago. And pay my respects and give my love, because I know there's no one there no more. just the places and the wind. Everybody's gone. Sucks. I remember me and the little girl hiker. We were sitting on top of the fortress, which you people call the Chachapoyas, the cloud warriors, the cloud people. We were talking. We were looking across all the land on top. Me and the girl hiker. That was a beautiful day thousands of years ago. You people don't know what it's like today. I do. When you've been here as long as I have, you would know too. You would see humanity for what it truly is. You would know right away. And it would scare the crap out of you. But I'm just going to be a good person about all this. Stay strong as I can. Stay truthful. Stay loyal to the hike and my path. And do the right things on the good step. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Amen.